What happens when you're forced to take some time off from training? In my case, I couldn't work out for 3 weeks. This is me starting my 11-week power building program from week 1. I was on week 9 out of 11 before. I had the surgery. Now I'm back at it. Let's see what I got. This is supposed to be a top set for 5 reps. So I managed to get that top set. A little tough. I feel off, completely off. My rhythm's off, my coordination is off. Hitting the rack on the way out. Knees and ankles are snap, crackling and popping all over the place. But I did it. I didn't fail. It felt good. I probably could have done another rep or 2. Renaissance Periodization recently put out a video about approaching your training when you're forced to take some time off, even if it's just a few weeks like it has been in my case. So he recommends just starting light with 1 set instead of your normal 3 or whatever number of working sets you're supposed to do. I might do 1 set of 210, see if I can do 5 or 6 reps rather than the 8 it calls for. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go for 6. If I get that easily, I might go for 2 more, but let's see. All right, almost failed that last repetition. 210 for 8. Quite a struggle, as you can see. That's what happens after a layoff, even a short one. I had some surgery. I had a mass on my wrist that had to be removed, so I couldn't do any training for 3 weeks. Back at it again. Did some minimal leg work in the gym. It's recovering. I'm recovering. The wound is healing pretty nicely. I'm a little worried. I don't think I'm going to do very well. I know I lost muscle mass, but I think I lost strength due to that muscle mass. And now we're going to see where we're at. Starting with 95, which is what I had at the beginning of the program. If it's easy, I'll move up in weight. Okay, definitely not easy, but it's kicking my ass, that's the bottom line. All of the remaining exercises I have on today's programming calls for 3 working sets. I'm only going to do 2, try and ease myself back into it. I'm clearly out of shape, but I'm not going to let it get me down. Crap. Tough as hell. Moving on to the next exercise. Helms rolls. I made it through a modified workout. Last set. Surprised the squats went as well as they did, but I definitely didn't want to push it way down in numbers. My top set of 225 for 5 went through fine, but it was definitely up there in RPE. I think though that the few leg workouts I did back at the gym with the leg press machine was helpful in keeping some strength, and that's probably the only reason that I was able to actually do that top set of 225 for 5. Otherwise, without that, I probably would have struggled to do 185. What's up? Back again today. I'm doing deadlifts for the first time, back on my training program. And as you can see, I'm using the wagon wheels. So this will be my first attempt at using them. This is my last warm-up set before I get to my working set. Working set's supposed to be 275, 3 sets of 4 reps at 275. I don't think I'm going to go for 3. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 sets depending on how I feel. This warm-up set will determine also my working set weight. Let's see how it goes. Easy peasy. The last warm-up set went really well. I've decided to increase the weight to the program's targeted weight for week 1 deadlifts. But of course, my modification is using the wagon wheels to make it more of a block pull than a deadlift. So I'm going to go for 2 sets of 4. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. I will do a second set. All right, I'm feeling pretty good because that first working set went very well. And this will be my second and last deadlift block pull set using the wagon wheels. So here we go. All right. Next exercise is going to be bench press, and this is where I think I may struggle a little bit due to the layoff, but we'll see. This is going to be the real test, I think, of strength loss. I had a feeling my deadlifts will go well because I was really doing well with them prior to the surgery. Squats, I was struggling a little bit with knee pain, so I wasn't too keen on those going very well yesterday, and sure enough, they were okay. But I'm very happy with the way the deadlift turned out, so let's get to it. This is my first and only top set. It's supposed to be 1 set of 3 at 225. If this goes well, then I'm able to do one more working set, which will be a back off set at 185. As I thought, some strength loss. Just as expected, last time I did bench press, did working set of 4 or 5 reps at 225, no problem. I just did 2 there because I knew 3 would be pushing it. 3 would have definitely been an RPE 10. I'm gonna move on to my drop set at 185. See how that goes. I would be grateful if I can get 10 reps. Alright, so having completed my 3rd compound movement for the start of my training week, I think I have a pretty decent idea of how much strength I've lost. I'm trying to do my best to eat consistently well throughout the time that I had to lay off for training. So nutritionally speaking, I think I did well. But of course, no training means a loss of muscle mass, which then means a loss of strength. Not bad, considering this is day 2. I'm really hoping by maybe week 3 or 4, I will be close to where I was in strength. But I'm still going to continue with the program, progressing through the weeks. That's the non-scientific experiment for you. Definite muscle mass loss, definite strength loss in just 3 weeks, as expected, but not as bad as I thought it could be. So all in all, I'm a happy camper, but it doesn't take much time. That's the whole basis for this video. It doesn't take much time at all to lose muscle mass and to lose strength. So if you're ever thinking about the validity of a deload week compared to just taking time off, that's your answer. Just taking time off, no matter what it is, just 1 week. You go on vacation for 1 week. Your doctor tells you not to train for 1 week. You will notice a difference. 3 weeks, definite difference. Beyond that, it might be like starting at square one all over again. This is what it's all about, right? Training, keeping ourselves moving forward, making progress, making gains. All from your home. All in all, a good day. Stick with me, I got more to share. Peace out, people.